The Blue Jays had an opportunity today to leapfrog the Yankees and leapfrog the Astros if they just hung on and beat the Red Sox. They could not do so as the Red Sox walk off the Blue Jays 9-8 at Fenway Park. And now in this 5-game set, it's a 2-2. And it's a 2-2 series in the 5-game set here. Not good enough. I mentioned in the last few videos, guys, 4-1 is what I wanted against this team. The Red Sox do not have a good pitching staff. Yes, they have some good offense. They do not have a good enough pitching staff to win win 2 out of 5 against the Toronto Blue Jays. Clearly, they had enough. And there's some costly errors, some costly running mistakes. Again, things like that just deflate your team. They absolutely deflate your team. Let's get to what happened in this ball game today. Teoscar Hernandez starts off the ball game with a dead center shot to center field, 442 feet to straightaway center. Great job. Shares the lead with Trout and one other guy who was Tatis for the home run lead in the big leagues. Good job for Teoscar. Bottom of the second inning, Chase Anderson. Home run to JD Martinez. 2-run shot to Jackie Bradley Jr. Solo shot to Dalbec, and just like that, the Jays are down 4-1. However, they crawl back. Travis Shaw, RBI double. Rowdy Tellez comes in to score. All right, it's a 4-2 game. Then they add on, though. Devers doubles to right field. Dalbec and Verdugo comes in to score. And just like that, it is now a 6-2 ball game. Then Vladdy comes up in the top of the 6th inning and belts one. Crushes one to left center field. And it's over the green monster. Might hit the green monster. Might hit the sign over the green monster. A 3-run shot. Scoring Tellez, scoring Hernandez, and just like that, it's a 6-5 ball game here. Right? Then Teoscar Hernandez in the top of the 7th inning singles. Randall Grichuk comes in to score. Then Joe Panik doubles to right field. Hernandez comes in. Then an infield single for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. as he boogies up the line. Throw goes to second, and it's a wild throw, but he was going to be safe anyways. And the Blue Jays are in front. They're in front 8-6. And as I mentioned, the Yankees lost. The Jays had an opportunity to jump them for second in the AL East. The Astros lost. Had a chance to jump them. They would have been 6th in the American League Instead, they leave out Yamaguchi, in my opinion, a little too long. Bottom of the 7th inning, Devers crushes a shot deep and gone to right center field. And that makes it a 8-7 game. Anthony Vasquez out there in the 9th inning. Xander Bogaerts home run. And then Vasquez gets on, and then Caleb Joseph behind the plate throws one, and it short hops Panik at second base as I think it was Vasquez trying to steal. No, so it was Munoz trying to steal, and he ends up at third base, and we're like, great, this is fantastic. Chopper to third base, Travis Shaw throws it home, and it's a terrible throw. Ball game over. Blue Jays lose. Errors. And not the greatest pitching today. Pitching and defense wins games, wins championships. You didn't get that today. And you lost. It's plain and simple. It's sickening because this team is like an emotional roller coaster ride. They give you some great things. They come back from 6-2 and take an 8-6 lead. And you're like, wow, this team, oh my God. And then they blow it. So, there's really not much else I want to say about this game. It sucks. It really does. And with this loss, the Blue Jays have now lost 2 straight games and are now 21-28 on the season. And you had the offense today. You had 8 runs on 16 hits. Problem was, on the failed fielder's choice, and that's the thing that really gets me. All Travis Shaw had to do was throw right to Caleb Joseph behind the dish. He was out. He would have been out. Munoz would have been out at the plate. Instead, he's not. He's safe. And the Red Sox win it. Those are the things that really hurt you over time. Now, let's get to the numbers here real quick because I don't want to touch on this game too much. It was a garbage game, and the Raptors won, and that's really everyone cares about the Raptors right now, and I don't blame you. But let's break these numbers down. So Jonathan VR was in the leadoff spot today, went 1 for 6. He got thrown out at second base, and He's having a tough time right now as a Toronto Blue Jay. He really is. Randall Grichuk, 2 for 6 in the ballgame with a run scored. Rowdy Tellez, 3 for 5, scored 2 runs. Teoscar Hernandez, 3 for 5, had two RBIs on the and had a solo, RBI single, and then he had a solo shot as well. Scored 3 times today to Teoscar Hernandez. Travis Shaw went 2 for 5 with an RBI, but no matter what he did with the bat, he failed fielder's choice to end the ball game as you walked off. That's really what you're going to think about. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3 in the ball game. He walked twice, came around to score twice, and had 3 RBIs in the home run. A great day at the plate for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Joe Panik stays hot. He was 2 for 5 with an RBI in this one. He's now hitting .254 on the season. This guy was barely hitting a $120 not too long ago, and now he's hitting over .250. Great job by him. Derek Fisher goes 1 for 1 with a walk in the game today, so not a bad day at the plate for Derek Fisher. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 3 with an RBI. It was that chopper up the middle, the infield single that he had to make it an 8-6 ball game. Offensively, like I said, the Jays didn't do bad. They had 6 strikeouts. They had 8 runs on 16 hits. They did a great job on the offense. It was the pitching and defense that was terrible today. I mean, you got to give credit to where credit is due, though. Teoscar Hernandez, a guy that we've really harped on the defensive side of the ball, made a couple of really good defensive plays today. That sliding catch to get, I think it was it Devers? Can't remember who it was that he made that catch in the alley in right center field. And he made a sliding catch. It was a really nice play. And then the little check swing, or no, it was the little dribbler through the shift for Delbeck. And I don't know who he threw out going to third base, but it was an absolute gun by Hernandez and a great defensive play there. So a couple of red stars for him in the game defensively for Teoscar. But again, pitching was terrible. Chase Anderson went 4 innings. He had 9 hits, 6 runs. All 6 were earned. He had 3 home runs. I mean, was it 3 home runs? Yeah, 3 home runs and 1 walk. He was awful. Yamaguchi didn't do bad. Through 3 innings, he got 4 hits, 1 run. It was a solo shot to Rafael Devers. Had a strikeout and didn't walk a batter. He's done a really good job as Yamaguchi. Anthony Kay went out there after Yamaguchi gave up a leadoff single in the 8th inning. And then Anthony Kay proceeded to give up a hit and a walk to have the bases loaded, but found a way to get out. Oh, was it bases loaded? Yeah. Verdugo hit that chopper, and then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. again went for the ball. Should have taken first base on the play. Luckily, it didn't come back to hurt the Blue Jays as Devers lined out to VR at short to end the inning. But Anthony Kay, clean inning, 1 hit, 1 walk, and a couple strikeouts. And there's small things, right? Vladimir Guerrero Jr., luckily it didn't hurt the Blue Jays in that sense. But for Vladdy, he's got to learn that you're not an infield. You're not a third baseman, right? You can't cut in front of guys to make plays. You got to worry about getting to the base. If you think your second baseman can get there, you get to the base. And he should have done that there, didn't, and it loaded the bases for Rafael Devers, which you don't really want at any time in the game. All right, then Anthony Bass, like we mentioned, did not play a very good game. A third of an inning, 1 hit, 2 runs. 1 was the earned run, obviously, on the fielder's choice by Travis Shaw, and then he walked 1 batter as well. So, and a blown save there for Anthony Bass. He is now 2-3 on the season. And great news from Ken Giles. Obviously, he's been throwing some bullpen sessions. I don't know if he's throwing yet with Bo Bichette at the plate. So there's some good news around them. And I think with today's game, especially not having Giles at the back end of the bullpen, yeah, you really miss him. And the fact that he's getting close to returning, that's exactly what you like to see. And for Bo Bichette, I mean, can't be more excited to have him back in the lineup for this team because right now they're struggling. And not offensively, really, but it's just in all aspects, they're kind of struggling. On the defensive side of the ball, the clutch hits, because, yeah, they're getting a few runs here and there, but they could have had more to break a game open, and they have not been able to do that at all this year. Yeah, they might have some okay numbers in certain ways, but when you're talking about, bases loaded, being able to drive a ball to the gap and clear the bases and build up like a 5-6 run lead, they haven't been able to do that. And this team desperately needs to, right? Because the bullpen has been used a ton, and it's not very good, all right? The finale of the series, guys, goes tomorrow afternoon. It's a 1:35 first pitch. It says Robbie Ray is going to get the start. I don't know if it's going to be an opener for Robbie Ray or if he's actually going to be getting the start there in that game against the Bo Sox. We're not sure who's on the mound for the Red Sox as of yet. But it's a 1:35 first pitch, the finale of the series, and I swear this team better win that game tomorrow and at least win the series 3-2. You go in there and you lose and you've lost 3 of 5 to the Red Sox, and now you got to play the Yankees 10 of the last 17 games of the year. I mean, they need this win tomorrow afternoon. Big time. Not only because of the standings and whatnot, just for their confidence. They desperately need it if you're the Toronto Blue Jays. All right? So you know what, guys? I'm going to wrap it up with that. If you guys enjoyed the video and did not enjoy this ball game, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's ball game? Let me know all your takes on this game and what this team needs to do moving forward, because I don't know what the heck it is. There's too many things. Twitter is down below for myself, guys. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram link is down in the description, so if you've not follow up the Instagram page already, please go do so. And I will talk to you guys Raptors edition Game 5 against the Boston Celtics. They're on Monday evening, 6:30 tip-off as the Raptors look to take a 3-2 series lead over the Celts down in Orlando inside the bubble. All right, and as for the Blue Jays, as we've talked about, they play in the finale of the series against the Red Sox tomorrow afternoon, 1:35. First pitch at Fenway Park. Robbie Ray on the mound for the Blue Jays. We're not too sure on the mound for the Red Sox. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.